What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Rank. This is episode number 63, and before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,200 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are back, day number 4 with All-Star Week. And I only changed 1 Pokemon from yesterday because I'm recording back-to-back, like I said, and I just wanted to bring that Mandibuzz after running into that mega-Kangaskhan. But while I was grabbing Mandibuzz, I realized that the type of Kangaskhan's that are running around, Mandibuzz isn't even going to really stop because rock slides are super effective and they don't make contact, so the Rocky Helmet doesn't do anything. So that's rather unfortunate, but I'm going to use Mandibuzz anyway because it is a physical wall. This one carries knockoff, and it should be fun to see what it can do. I'm gonna hit that challenge button. Our record right now is currently 70 and 66. So still not great. Didn't make enough of a gap by getting 2 victories. Maybe today will be the day we get 2 victories. But the one thing I really got to keep an eye on for mega-Kangaskhan is that I've got to use Configurgus better. I've got to burn the mega-Kangaskhan as soon as possible. Luckily, there's no Kangaskhan here, thankfully, because I really don't even want to battle one right now. I really don't. My opponent is bringing Haxorus, Garchomp, Aegislash, Tyranitar, Slowbro, I'm sorry, and Gyarados. So, looking at that team, I do want to bring my Configurgus because I want to burn everything on that team. I really want to use my Choice Banded Scizor, so I'm going to bring it. And I think I'm going to bring. I think I'm going to bring Garchomp because it's Scarfed. We're bringing Scarfchomp. We got Configurgus, Scizor, and who else did I bring? I don't know. All I know is that I completely forgot to ask you guys to place your bets. So you guys just got a huge look at who I'm bringing. So right now, place your bet in the comment section. Leave a comment. Let me know who you think is going to be the MVP in this episode. I mean, you just saw the 3 Pokemon that I picked, so you can use that to your advantage. That doesn't come around often, so take advantage of it. He opens up with T-Tar. I open up with Configurgus, or Configurgus, as some people like to say. He's going to set up the sand. I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. Then again, do I really want to take a Crunch? I kind of do want to see how much I take from a Crunch. I mean, I could go into Scizor, who would take the Crunch relatively well, but I'm going to burn this thing. I'm just going to take the Crunch. I'm going to say forget it. He does go for Crunch. Let's see how much it does to a physically bulky Configurgus. I'm rather curious. It does over half. But he is going to lose, well, Sandstream doesn't matter because when he switches back out, he gets back Sandstream, so it's not really going to matter. But I am going to land a burn, which is fantastic because it means I'll be able to live another Crunch, and I can just go for a Pain Split here. And that's a good time in my book. I'm going to get Lefty's Recovery. Even though I get hurt by the Sandstorm, that's not a big deal. He's going to get hurt by the burn right here. I'm going to be able to go for a Pain Split to wear this T-Tar down just a little bit more. And that's a good time in my book. He goes for another Crunch. Why wouldn't he go for another Crunch? This shouldn't kill because of the burn. And it's going to leave me at 30 HP while I go for a Pain Split and get a nice amount of HP back. I go all the way back up to 106. He's going to go down to below half after the burn. I'm not going to go below half because I got my... Oh, he's got lefties as well. All right, all right. I see you there. I see you there. Being pretty positive that he's going to go for another Crunch. I think he's going to go for another Crunch. I kind of want to go for... There's no point in going for a Hex. But I can live 2 Crunches, so I think I'm going to go for a knockoff just to get rid of his leftovers. Because I can live 2 Crunches anyway. I might as well just get rid of his leftovers, let the burn dwindle him down. Dwindle? Is that... That's kind of a word, right? We're going to go for knockoff. It's not going to do much at all, of course. It's not very effective, but I am going to get rid of the leftovers, which is kind of more important to me. Seeing as I can live 1 more Crunch, either that or I can preserve my Configurgus and switch out into my Garchomp, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to kill this thing. I think Hex will do even less, even though it's Stab. Will it? Could run Damage Calc. They're both resisted, but I have more special attack. But he's got super high special defense because of the Sandstorm, so let's just go for Knockoff again. Knockoff's going to do literally nothing, though, because he's no longer holding an item. I think they would both do nothing at this point. At this point, I just want it to be Coffin for Tyranitar. That's all. That's the trade-off that I want. Yeah, Knockoff does 2 HP. Absolutely worthless. Should have gone for Hex, because it does do double damage when it's status. I told myself I would slow down, and I'm not slowing down. Let me slow down real quick. Let me slow down real quick. So he should die in one more after this turn. If I wanted to make sure of that, I could switch out into my Garchomp. But obviously, Configuragus is really not worth saving right now. So let's just go for the Hex like we were supposed to go for last turn. It's not going to matter because he's going to go for another Crunch. And that's like 4 crunches in a row that Configuragus just tanked. So I'm proud of you, Coffin. I am proud of you. Let's see how it goes. What time is it right now? Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The burn is just barely going to take him out. I gotta edit the episode of Roach Rank that just recorded so I can get it up before 2 o'clock for you guys. I'm actually going to go out into my, I guess I should go into the Garchomp, really. I'm gonna go out into, Scarf, or do I wanna go into Scizor? I'm gonna go out into Scizor, because I can always just U-turn if I don't like the matchup. I don't like the matchup that much. Haxorus is awfully bulky. I do have knockoff on this Scizor, though. So, that's a thing. But I don't think it's even worth doing that. I should probably just go for Bullet Punches. I think 2 Bullet Punches can take a Haxorus out, maybe. You know what I mean? It's possible. Doesn't have... He's not the bulkiest Pokemon. He's not the least bulky, but he's not the bulkiest. I mean, a knockoff would do a nice chunk and get rid of whatever item he has, but we're going to go for... We're going to go for U-turn. No, but then my Garchomp's going to take something hard. But he's not going to go for a Dragon-type move on a Scizor. So if I go for a U-turn into Garchomp, he's probably going to go for... I don't know. Let's just go for a Bullet Punch. Let's go for a Bullet Punch, see what happens. This should do over half, I would think. Yeah, that does well over half. And he goes for the Outrage, so I'm really glad I decided not to U-turn. Not that it would matter, because I would have had to take this Outrage no matter what. But look at that. This is a physically offensive Scizor, and this Haxorus is going down right now to 2 Bullet Punches. And nothing makes me happier, my friends. Nothing makes me happier than seeing a Haxorus go down to a Scizor. Absolutely beautiful. Scizor's just standing there waving his... What is that, a claw? I guess that's... Yeah, that's a claw. That's a claw-ish. And out comes the Slowbro, which makes me say, hey, you're not scalding me right now. I have no reason to let you scald me. Not when I can come back in and go for a knockoff. Well, what would be stronger? Let's see. Knockoff would initially be stronger because it goes to 130. U-turn is 70. Gains, it goes to 10. It's 105. So either 2 105s or 130, 190. So realistically, going for 2 U-turns is the strongest after I switch out, of course. But I think that it's irrelevant. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a Scald here, try to burn me. I don't think he's going to predict my Garchomp and go for the Ice Beam. That would be ridiculous. Actually goes for the Fire Blast, which makes a lot more sense than Scald. But that's great because my Garchomp can take that perfectly, and I can feel free to just go for an Outrage because it's my strongest attack. Let's just go for Outrage. I know he's going to go for an Ice Beam now, but let's do as much damage as possible. This is a choice Scarf. Not that I need a Scarf to outspeed a Slowbro. I keep saying Slowking, don't I? But that doesn't do as much as I would like it to. Not as much as I'd like it to at all. But then again... let's see, it's 180. So knockoff's going to do about that amount. Oh, wow. So I'm probably going to lose here. I would have to kill him right now. So I can't go for U-turn. I would have to kill him right now. I got to go for knockoff. Knockoff's my strongest move. So let's see. I think judging by that damage, though, I mean, it's not going to kill. Oh, yeah, it can kill. It's super effective. Oh! Missed the Fire Blast. Missed the Fire Blast. Oh, man. I was doing some really dumb math there where I forgot that knockoff is super effective, so it would go to 130 and then it would go to 260. But that he was still able to tank it by like 2 HP. Oh, that's a rough loss, I'm not gonna lie. So that brings our record still 70 wins and 66 losses, unfortunately. Oh no, wait. 67 losses. Woo. If we even out, I'm really gonna be upset. Especially during All-Star Week. That's unbelievable. That Slowbro just tanked it with 1 HP. It literally looked like maybe 2 HP. Maybe. So it's a really bad roll for me. Most likely between the Earthquake and between knockoff. Those are really bad rolls. Wow, that's rough. That is definitely rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here we go, reversing someone from Germany. He's asking me what's up. I can tell that's what's up. And he's bringing Reuniclus, Ferrothorn, Charizard, Aegislash, Salamence, and Kangaskhan. So I'm going to open up with Cofigurgus. Because if Kangaskhan opens up, I just want to be able to Will-O-Wisp it right away. And then again... No, it's not going to work, because what if it subs? I've never seen a Kangaskhan sub before. That's definitely not the norm. I think I'm going to open up with Scizor so I can U-turn. I'm going to bring Cofigurgus. And, judging by the rest of his team, I'm going to bring Scarf Chomp because I think it could be useful against everything else just about. He might be setting up a Trick Room with that Reuniclus, but I guess we're going to find out in just a couple of moments if that is the case. I should probably, you know what? Oh, I feel so bad. My girlfriend's been stuck at school. One of her classes got canceled. She's just been like chilling there. It's okay. Yeah, she kind of got me a little sick. He does open up with the Mega Kangaskhan, of course, which kind of stinks, but I'm not going to switch out. I kind of just got to put as much pressure on this thing as I can. I'm going to go for a superpower. Hopefully he doesn't go for a substitute or anything like that, because that would be really unfortunate. He is going to Mega Evolve, and let's see what he goes for. He might just go for a double Fake Out to get some damage off, which is completely understandable. It goes for Power Punch. That is beautiful because you're not living a choice band and you can get as strong as you want. We did have to see another Mega Kangaskhan. I think we've seen one almost every day during All-Star Week. I think Mega Kangaskhan is probably the most overused Pokemon on Road to Ranked. But this superpower is going to take him out easy, no problem at all. I will take that attack and defense drop. That is fine. To get rid of that Mega Kangaskhan turn 1, beautiful. Beautiful. I really wish this was a Mega Scizor right now because I would have been Mega, I would have taken less damage, and I don't know. I would be there. My Choice Banded Scizor is way too good. I feel like people have forgotten about it. Not really forgotten, but I haven't seen it that often. He's going to come into his Reuniclus. Not a bad play. I'm going to go into my Cofigurgus because why the heck not? On a Reuniclus, you should just go into Cofigurgus. And let's see what he goes for. I did have to switch out because I'm banded, so I can't do anything. He does go for the Trick Room, and I think that Reuniclus is slower than Cofigurgus, so I can't expect to outspeed, but I can expect to go for a knockoff and do some super effective damage. He goes for a Shadow Ball. Oh, I might not live that, actually. Oh, Coffin tanking it hard. I'm going to go for the knockoff here and get rid of that silly Life Orb that he's probably using. Oh, Focus Sash. All right. I expected Life Orb, but Focus Sash actually makes I guess that's a little bit better. I'm not going to be able to take another Shadow Ball. I could switch out into Scizor, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. Let's just go for a Hex, hoping that maybe this Shadow Ball doesn't kill for some odd reason. He'd have to get super low roll after getting a high roll. Yeah, that's what I thought. Down goes Coffin, unfortunately. And we are going to go out into our Scizor. Oh no, the Trick Room's up. Oh man. He probably carries the Fire Blast too. I can't stay in here. I forgot the Trick Room was up. I can't stay in here. But my Garchomp is Scarfed, so it's just going to be pointless to switch into him. Darn it. I guess I could go for a Bullet Punch and see how much it does. I don't think it's going to kill. But I mean, it's 60, 90 damage. Let's see. Let's run a quick damage calc. We only got 30 seconds. And, Scizor. Well, I'm banded. So, you know what? It's completely possible that this will kill. I think that this might kill. I know that Reuniclus is super bulky, but I don't think this... No, this is not going to kill. A U-turn would kill, but I'm going to go for a... I kind of want to preserve this Scizor now. What are you going to go for, my friend? That's the question. That is definitely the question. Oh, crap. I don't have a lot of time. Bullet Punch. It just had to choose Bullet Punch, so that's it. It doesn't even matter. Wow, I can't believe... That's the first time I've... Oh! It goes down to the Bullet Punch. Thank you, Battle Timer, forcing me to click that. Woo! Yeah, if you guys... I don't know if you guys can't see my fingers. I was like, oh, looks like I have to do that. Out comes the Ferrothorn, which is fine by me because I can just... I'm going to switch out to the Garchomp here. There's no reason for me to try to do no damage to this thing. Man, Well, no wonder why. Because that's really weird. That must have been a really... oh, yeah, he probably wasn't invested in defense. But still, that was a lot of damage. Good job, Scizor. He's going for the curse here. The Twisted Dimensions are going to return to normal, though. Unfortunately, my Garchomp is not carrying the... well, I guess not unfortunately, but he's not carrying Fire Fang, so I can't get a 4-times hit on this thing. But I can still get a whatever you want to call it. A nice Earthquake off. It'll do a solid amount. He does go for the Toxic. I really thought Earthquake was going to do a little more than that, but then again, it's Ferrothorn, so of course it's not going to do more than that. He's going to Toxic me. He's going to have leftovers coming his way. I'm sure that the next thing he's going to do is Leech Seed, which is really unfortunate. Let's see something really quick. I can't believe I used a whole minute timer on that one move. That's crazy. I really know he's going to go for Leech Seed. So I kind of just want to... okay. I wanted to click Summary on Scizor, but I just kind of clicked Switch. So we're just going to switch out into Scizor now, because he's going to go for Leech Seed anyway. And, oh, he's going to go for Curse. Oh, that's right. He's going to keep raising his defense. Well, I'm actually going to have to go for a knockoff with the Scizor, because that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to kill this thing. Plus, he's going to start doing that stupid Gyro Ball soon. And that's right. Or I could just go for Superpowers and hope that I can kill in 2 Superpowers. I am Choice Bandit. I know he's at +2 defense, but let's just do that. Let's go for some Superpowers. Well, you know what? At this point, it's pretty much the only thing we can do. That's going to do over half of the remainder of his HP. I am going to get an attack and defense drop, though, unfortunately. So, and I'm going to get hurt by Iron Barbs. Depending on what... He goes for another Curse, but I don't think he's going to have... I mean, unless he has rest on this thing, which if he does, then you know what? He wins, because it's not like he's running Resto Chesto. He's got leftovers, so I really doubt he has rest. He's got... I've only seen Curse and Toxic. So let's go for another Superpower here. After the attack drop, ooh, he goes for the Protect to get more leftovers recovery. It would have been nice if I switched out right there, but I didn't, obviously, because I did not. So he's got Protect, Gyro Ball, I'm sure Gyro Ball, Curse, and Toxic. So he does have that Gyro Ball. I just have to basically get him low enough where I can bring my Garchomp in and kill him. So this is not going to do, it's not going to do enough to kill because of my attack drop and his defense boost. He can go for another Curse here if he wants. But at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually switch out, because I do think he's going to Protect again, because another Superpower would take him out right now at this range after 1 leftovers recovery, but I don't think it will after the second one. So he's probably going to Protect here. So let me go out into Garchomp. And it's good to know that he doesn't have Leech Seed, because I'm going to go out into Garchomp here. And if he goes for a Gyro Ball, then he's a better player than I, and I lose. If he goes for Gyro Ball right now, I definitely lose. If he goes for Protect, though, I'm pretty sure I got this on lock. He does go for Protect. The only thing that stinks about that is that he can get even another Protect off. I really wish I had Fire Fang right now. But he can get another Protect off and gain even more leftovers. But he can only do that so much. I just needed to get my Scizor out of there because he had so many attack drops. He had 2 attack drops that the Superpower really wasn't going to do much at all. Whereas here, I'm going to go for an Earthquake. Unless I crit, it's not going to kill. Yeah, that does almost less than half of what he had left. But I'm fine now. He's going to go for Gyro Ball, take my Garchomp out easily. I'm going to hurt him with the Rough Skin. Oh, so Scizor doesn't even have to come back in. Doesn't even have to come back in, and Garchomp gets that kill. MVP probably goes to Garchomp just because that Rough Skin was absolutely beautiful. But that's going to bring us to a record of 71 and 67. So another 1 win, 1 loss on this Friday afternoon. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hope you come back tomorrow as the last episode of All-Star until next month. So definitely come back if you haven't been coming back daily, and you should, because I do upload 2 Pokemon videos a day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.